Hello there, Keenan. It's very nice to meet you.
Likewise, thank you, ma'am.
There's no need for such formalities.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Just old habits die hard.
What do you mean by that?
I was in the army.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Of course, ma'am. Anything for my country.
What happened there? I lost you for a second.
It's nothing. It's just something that caught my throat.
Keenan, I've been a therapist for a very long time. You're not fooling me.
Excuse me, are you accusing me of lying to you?
I'm accusing you of lying to yourself.
I'm sorry, but I didn't come here to get criticized.
Why did you come here, Keenan?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's just, I've been struggling the last few years. I feel like every day has been the worst day of my life, and it's almost as if the war followed me home. I need a medic! I need a medic! I've seen so many good people die, and I've almost died myself. I just don't know how to deal with what happened. I just don't know how to cope.
Well, we can find ways to help you cope. Tell me a little bit more about what you've been experiencing.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I can just dive right into what happened, and,
No. I don't want to hear you go into detail about what happened to you. I want to know about the emotions you're experiencing. Tell me about how all of this affects you.
Well, it's been 4 years since I served my last tour of duty, and I have so much trouble sleeping almost every night. I lay there overthinking. I toss and I turn, and the worst are the god-awful night terrors. They just all feel so real.
I see. It sounds like you're really struggling. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you've been experiencing?
It's just, I just find it difficult to go through everyday tasks. I mean, man, I can even cook a meal without thinking about harming myself or wanting to end it all.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm trying to cope.
Keenan, are you familiar with PTSD?
It's kind of like shell shock, right?
That's a bit of an outdated term. But based on what you've described, I think that you're suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder.
What exactly does that mean?
PTSD is a mental illness that develops after a person has undergone some sort of traumatic or life-threatening event. Symptoms include aggression, trouble sleeping, trouble performing everyday tasks, and most prevalently, flashbacks. This can officially be classified as PTSD after it's gone on for more than a few months.
That all makes more sense now. I mean, I just knew there was something wrong with me.
Keenan, there's nothing wrong with you. Even if there is, we'll fix that with your treatment.
Thank you. I feel like I can trust you.
I'm glad. I'm so glad. You'll be undergoing trauma-based psychotherapy, which is relatively self-explanatory. These treatments involve imagining, speaking, and thinking about your trauma. This will take anywhere from 8 to 16 sessions.
Interesting. I don't know if I've been too keen on extensive therapy. I mean, I've never done it before, and
I know it's scary, but I promise you that I will do everything I can to make you feel better.
Thank you.
So, trauma-based psychotherapy is more of an umbrella term for all the different types. But Your first option would be prolonged exposure therapy. In this type of therapy, I would teach you all the different ways to cope with the trauma, which centers around you speaking about what happened. You'd also face some of the things that you would avoid because of this trauma. And over time, speaking about it would allow you to overcome it.
Oh, wow, interesting.
I know, right? Another possibility is cognitive processing therapy. This will teach you how to recognize and cope with your negative thoughts. The goal here is to reject the negativity and embrace the positivity. There's also EMDR. With this treatment, you'll recount what's been giving you the trauma while focusing on some sort of repetitive movement or sound, like a moving finger or a pendulum, anything like that. You'll focus on that back and forth movement or sound, and that'll soothe your mind. And then you will associate that with your memories, causing it to become somewhat more peaceful.
Wow, I mean, you just make it sound so easy.
It isn't easy. But that's why I'm here to help you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.